Hello, my name is Anthony Dates. This is our discussion 1.1 assignment in our spiritual life and leadership course 550. Just want to say hello and welcome you all to the course. Um, there's a few questions that they want us to answer. One of which I already answered is, who are you? Again, my name is Anthony Dates. Where do I call home? I'm sort of in a transitional place right now. I was born and raised in Northwest Indiana. Gary, where I was born, lived the majority of my life in Maryville, Indiana. Um, right now, I am currently transitioning to Charleston, South Carolina. My wife and I have decided we wanted to move to South Carolina, and uh, since April 1st, I have been living in Charleston, South Carolina, and my family is still in Indiana. So June 1st, I should be back home in Maryville and uh, working to gather my family up and move them down here to Charleston. So that all actually hits the third question, which is tell us something unique about yourself. We're in the a place where we're transitioning from state to state. We both lived most of our lives in Indiana, so this is pretty unique for us. And we don't have any family in South Carolina, so this is really unique for both of us, especially my wife. Um, where do I work? I currently work just outside of Charleston in a little town called Wando, South Carolina. Um, because of the transition, I am not currently serving in any ministry. I do still work hand in hand with my pastor back home, as well as some of the organizations that I was involved in. I still served as the district secretary in our district. So when I had to step down from that position and also from the president of one of the departments, I explained my upline leader that I would be there available to help with anything they need. So I still work with those organizations. One of the things that I did do was I worked in the youth department. So in our district, I helped with Christmas programs, organizing the Christmas programs, organizing the district Vacation Bible School, organizing the district Easter program, and different things like that. And then also organizing the functionality of our district as the district secretary. So those are some of the things I did do serving in ministry. Um, I'm going to say my greatest contributor to my personal spiritual formation was my pastor. I actually received salvation under my pastor, Superintendent Irving King, and I started preaching under my pastor. And there was two key things that he taught me that I still they are staples of my life right now: humbleness and holiness. Just being humble to do whatever God has called you to do, and knowing that a life that we need to live is a life of holiness. So that's a little bit about myself. Hopefully, I can get this thing transferred on to YouTube properly. Uh, that's me, Anthony Dates. All right. See everybody in the class.